Hello, this is Dr. Marina from Rice and Beans Doctor, where we explain medicine as simple as making rice and beans. Recent big headliners about e-cigarettes, very bad situation. So what is a cigarette? What is the big deal about it? Well, e-cigarette has been in the market for a while. So as you guys know, it's a device that basically has a atomizer or a liquid in a chamber, and then you take the device, hit it on, and then you start vaping, right? All that amazing smoke and flavor, right? But guess what? It's very dangerous. So why this is dangerous? What's the big deal about it? Well, so what are the components, just to understand what's happening to all these people having these lung issues with the vaping situation? So basically, the device, of course, it has nicotine. It can have most common product is marijuana or the THC. But what else? Well, they put a couple of substances just for the device can work properly. So usually they're adding glycerol, which is the humectant of the whole product, and it's one of the most components of the cartridge. But also you can have, or we have found, lead, manganese, tin, and these are metals that it could be part of the device. When you heat it up, it just releases those particles. So it's a big deal. Also, another component that is found in this solution is flavoring solutions. I mean, think about it. You're having a flavoring component that is designed to go to your stomach, right? And then it goes to your lungs. I think you will have some issues. So what else? Well, unfortunately, e-cigarettes or vaping is mostly done in all age ranges, but mostly in youth. So this is why we're very concerned. We're seeing a lot of issues. So, I mean, even though your age, you're a teen or early 20s, I mean, your lungs, yes, they are developed, but some of them are still maturing, and then you're giving this toxicity to the lungs. And what happens is that these devices are not regulated. I mean, the way how you inhale and the amount of product that you get to the lung is not regulated, so there's so many variants. And you can say, well, there's not a lot of studies, this is not clear. You're right, but we have seen a lot of issues. Actually, we have already, CDC have reported some deaths. Personally, I have been taking care of patients that have been vaping and develop, serious lung conditions that can jeopardize their life. Some of them has been very ill, and we have been able to save them. As you heard, there's people also, a case that a patient unfortunately required a lung transplant due to the severe lung damage from the vaping. But what is the issue with the vaping in terms of what actually happens to the lung? Well, we call it EVALI, e-cigarette vaping acute lung injury, and the exact mechanism of action is not clear, but we know that there's some damage. Definitely there's severe damage. And what happens to when you develop a reaction is basically, once you develop this inflammation in the lung, every time you heal, what does your body do? Scarring, right? You hit your arm, you develop a scab. Well, it happens to the lung, but when it happens to the lung, unfortunately, you develop a scar in the lung, but you lose lung. And this is the big deal. So how much is the damage that you receive? Well, it's gonna be the consequences of how much lung you're gonna have left. And this is the problem. So if you develop an acute severe reaction, then that's why some people have died about it. So remember, the lungs are designed only to breathe, not to smoke anything. You can say, well, I have a lot of friends have done it for many years. Guess what? It can take just one batch of whatever is the reason causes this issue, and then you're gonna have some serious consequences. Maybe if they're mild, you're lucky. Consider yourself very lucky, because what we're seeing is very concerning. So think about it. No more e-cigarettes, no more vaping, please. Lungs are not designed to have anything other than just air. Okay, think about it. Just air. This is Dr. Medina from Rice and Beans Doctors, where we explain medicine as simple as making rice and beans. See ya.